Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another JTOH video. Nope, that's the wrong game. Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another Minecraft hardcore video. Today we're going to be upgrading the world to 1.18 and playing the update. So I just loaded up the update. As you can see, there's new panorama image, which is pretty cool. And I just made a backup of my world. So if upgrading this is to corrupt my world, which is highly unlikely, then I have a backup, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and upgrade the world. 3, 2, 1, go. So it's going to load pretty slowly probably. It might not take this long loading it later on, because, this is converting it right now. And also, loading worlds is going to take longer, 1.18 probably, just because it has so much more to load. Looks like we're almost there, and here we are. Okay, it's making me fall, which is a little scary, but it should load in a minute. Okay. That was a bit intense. Alright, so as you can see, in the F3 menu, I'm in 1.18. Now, this world looks pretty normal so far, but it won't for long. So, if you don't know, 1.18 is the Caves and Cliffs Part 2 update. So, yeah. I think first, we're gonna go exploring in a new direction. First, let me just top off the food supply. 2 stacks is way more than enough, but yeah. Oh, you might also notice I have these new diamond tools, because I finished off, trading with the toolsmith and weaponsmith villagers. And so, now I have these. Even though they had pretty trash enchantments, I still basically have, unlimited tools. These weren't the base enchantments. I disenchanted them and then put better enchantments on them. So even though they're pretty bad enchantments, I now have an unlimited supply of these. I mean, I still have to get the emeralds to buy them, but whatever. So that means it's going to be really easy to combine different pieces of gear whenever I try to get maxed out gear. Oh, I also put this wheat farm here, so I can get wheat for the cow crusher, because I do need that to breed them. And that's also where all my levels went. It went to enchanting all those. So let's grab this map from that exploration video, which I did fill in a little bit more off camera. Because I went back to those villages that I went to, in episode 4 was the exploration one. And so I just figured I'd fill in a little bit of the map as well. I have a bed with me, so I can skip to the daytime, because it is getting night. So, let's see. I want to go to some new area I've never been to before. Let's go this way. Southeast. I don't want to go north on the map because I have already been in there, because that's towards world spawn, and world spawn I've obviously loaded in already. Okay, looks like I already forgot something, but I can just cut down one of these trees to make it. I want to make a boat quickly. So let's get some wood, make a crafting table, turn these into planks, and then there. The reason I want to go to new chunks is because that's where I'll be able to find the new content, because those have never been generated before. That looks like a ruined portal. I don't remember ever visiting this. This update is slightly different because I'll actually be able to, okay, let me watch. Notch apple, boom. Calling it here. Nope. I will take these though. Well, I don't really need that. This is right by my house, so I can always just come back here. So this update is a little bit different than having to go to new chunks for new terrain, because since the world depth was lowered, even in pre-existing pre-1.18 chunks, the new caves will be down there. So far this is looking like 1.17 terrain. We'll start seeing some new terrain in a minute. There's a village here. I don't know if you could just see that. Oh, yeah, here we go. This looks a little bit weird here. The blending system is definitely not perfect. So does that iceberg, but you know what, it's okay. But this is actually good that I just found this biome. There's a freezing cold biome right next to a warm biome. The reason that's good is because, remember that wandering trader that had the spruce saplings? Well, I kind of cut one of the trees down and then forgot to grab the saplings, so they despawned. So here I can go ahead and grab those. I can go ahead and cut down some of these trees for the spruce wood, if that makes sense what I just explained. So yes, this is new terrain here. However, I don't see any mountains yet. I think I forgot to mention this, but this is my first time experiencing 1.18 in survival. Okay, three saplings is enough. So I saw this over here. It looked like a cave, like one of those big caves. So let me just be extremely careful. Yeah, this is definitely a new cave. I don't have feather falling on my boots, so falling here would kill me, unless I land in the water. I think I'm gonna come back to the caves here. I wanna go to the mountains first. So let's just keep going in this direction. Oh, that looks like some cool looking terrain over there. I don't know if that's weird blending or if that's actual terrain. I'm pretty sure I've never been over here. Yeah, I'm like 1,000 blocks in each direction. So this is new terrain, I think. It looks like there's another mountain over there. And also, the cloud height was raised to 190, I think. Before it was 128. I forgot to bring extra materials for making more maps, so that's a bit unfortunate. But it looks like I want to turn. I guess I'll go this way. This will lead kind of back towards the old terrain. Ooh, I see something that looks like a village. Yeah, it's just a snow village. And what's that? Right next to a desert village. Okay, I don't even see a desert, but maybe that's from old chunks. Oh, look, there's a blacksmith there. Since I'm pretty far into the game, really the only thing useful that it could give me is obsidian and diamonds, but it's still worth checking. There also could be a blacksmith at this village, but it doesn't look like this one. Okay, so there is a desert. Yeah, I guess that is old terrain. Well, let's check the blacksmith, and then I want to grab all these hay bales. I'll use a hoe to make it go faster. Nothing that useful in here. The reason I want all this wheat is because, is for the cow crusher. It looks like I am pretty far away from where I already explored on the map, so I'm not really sure why it generated a desert there, but maybe I have already been there. There's a cartography house here, and if I want to make more maps, then that's useful. I do need paper, and it doesn't look like there was a chest. I don't know if cartography chest things can even spawn in these villages. There is a chest here, and I think I just saw a cartography table in this other village. Yeah, okay, but not enough to, like, fully expand it out. This is a very strange village. It's a desert village, right, like, combined with an ice village. You don't see that every day. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the southwest corner of this map, and then turn north. I'll go through a little bit of ice spikes. Let's go! Oh my gosh, this is a rare biome. That's awesome that I found this. Is this like a small patch of desert? Let's see. Yeah, it is. This is literally a small desert. Probably another blending thing. This is the first biome I found in this world, believe it or not. This seed in 1.17, like from the area that I explored, was like literally all savanna, plains, and desert. I don't really care about the ice spikes right now. I don't have any use for it. It really doesn't have much of a use. It did before in like older Minecraft when like it was a really good method of getting ice, but now the iceberg biomes, which are a lot more common, are a thing. But I do want to eventually get all achievements in this world, which includes when we visit a whole bunch of different biomes. It says every biome and like the description of the achievement, but it's actually not every biome, like, because it doesn't include like sub biomes and stuff. There's that village. I'm pretty sure I've been to that before. Yeah, I have. This looks interesting right here. Is this a cool biome? No, it doesn't look that interesting. Where are all the insane mountains? Come on. I think this is another blending thing. Oh, I'm also a little bit off the map. What is this labeled as? Windswept savanna. That's the new name for the shattered savanna. So I found, and I really like this biome, but it looks like this is all I'm gonna get. That's a little bit depressing. The Shattered Savanna was a biome that really looked like amplified terrain, which is like really crazy terrain that looks really cool. I do recognize this area. This is that ruined portal I found in episode 4, and that's that same village that I also found in that episode. Why do I keep getting lag spikes like that? You see that I'm kind of filling in a new spot there that I kind of went around before. I think this is new terrain, because I don't, look, I'm at, like, Y100. Either this actually is a desert in the seed in 1.18, or it tried to keep the biome that was completely surrounding that area consistent. Okay, this lag is starting to get annoying. But my house is back in this direction. There's, like, 1 pixel that's a different color. Oh, and there's also a random enderman. Might as well see if I can get a pearl from this. The most safe way to do this is to trap him in a boat. And then I just do this. There, I got a pearl. I think that's the first pearl of the world. Yeah, here we are. I think the Roblox logo is right up there. No, it's over there. Okay. So I guess that is good that I built it on the other side in the previous one, because I'm coming back to the house from right here. Speaking of other side, that's a new music disc added in this update. I think you can find it in strongholds, dungeons, and one other underground structure. I don't remember what it is, though. I didn't find any mountains or anything otherwise really cool, but the good news is that's not the end of the video, because we're still going to go experience the caves part of this update. As soon as I relog the world to hopefully get rid of this ridiculous lag, I'm also going to get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory, like put it away. I rejoined the world, and it seems there's no more lag. I mean, there is, just because it's kind of laggy over here with the cow crusher, but that's fine. There we go. I've cleared up a lot of space in my inventory. I think this is everything I'm gonna need in the caves. I kept this golden apple. That might come in handy. I'll put this map back where it goes. You know what? I'll just take one of these full stacks of logs, because I don't want to run out. Realistically, I'm probably not gonna need this many torches, because there's a new lighting change. It's previously mobs could spawn in light level 6 and under. Now they only can spawn in light level 0, which is basically like, if I'm standing on this block, we can see how much light is on it. There's a thing in the F3 menu, client light 10, so this is 10. With the old spawning system, that was in a no mob spawning zone, and so it still is. And so that means I don't have to spam like 50 million torches, I only have to spam not that many. Now, as I said, new caves are actually underneath this chunk, even though this is a 1.17 chunk. Somewhere over here, there's like a ravine, and I staircased up from Y level 11 in 1.17. This was off camera, by the way. Yeah, here it is. Because there was lava down here, and I figured I might want to come back to that. Like when I decide to go to the Nether. But because this just goes straight down to that Y level, I'm gonna go back there now. Because there's this lava pool. I dumped water over it, obviously, because that's why there's so much obsidian here. So let's just start staircasing down. You see this deep slate here? This was bedrock, in 1.17, because all bedrock at the bottom of the world in 1.17 has now been converted into deep slate, and apparently there's lava there. This is light level 6. Previously mobs could spawn here, but they can't anymore. But like, I'm still used to putting this many torches, especially in hardcore, because a creeper can spawn, and that's not gonna be fun if that's the case. Oh, you can see I'm in the negative Y range. You know what this means? Okay, I was gonna say that I'm in the lush caves, which I am. That's what's gonna be through here, I think. Maybe. This block will spawn in lush caves. Okay, I found lapis, but you can't do the lapis trick in 1.18. I could if this is an old chunk, so I could do that, but I'm in the new area, which is below Y7. I'll still gladly take this, though. Okay, so let me keep staircasing down. Maybe I'll find the lush caves then. This shovel is pretty OP as well. I can just, like, basically insta-mine this stuff, and so... Oh, there, I think I found something. Yeah, here's the lush caves. Awesome. And it has Fortune 3, and so I get flint 100% of the time, which I can trade to villagers for a ton of emeralds. Now I have quite a bit of junk in my inventory, so let me just put a random chest and put all this away before we head into the slush caves. Okay, let's go. I created this world, like, in July, I think, which was not long after 1.17 dropped. And so I got moss blocks, like, very quickly into this world. Like, I spawned right by a shipwreck, and then, boom, moss blocks in there, which was pretty awesome, but I still have yet to even do anything. So I never actually did anything with the moss blocks, and now they're so much easier to find. I do need to be careful of things like this. Those reflexes, though. I will take these big drip leaves. I don't think I'm gonna find small drip leaves unless they're in water. Vines. Don't those not generate here? I don't know why that's there. Must be Hero Brian. I'm gonna dump water down there just to be safe. And I want to grab this iron. So I haven't really seen any insane caves yet that are like gigantic and really awesome. But that's where this new lighting change is really useful. Okay, I think I've reached the end of this cave. Let me just dig around and see if this actually is the end. Or I can try this. I'm going to look at the C value to see if it spikes anywhere. Like to 200 plus. Doesn't look like it. So I think this is the actual end. I don't even know if that trick is really even going to work, but it's worth a try. So like, I'm not even sure. I don't know if that actually does prove anything. Oh, here's a new area I just found. I don't think it really goes anywhere, though. No. Ah! Okay, that wasn't even that big of a fall. Never mind. Oh, there's more area over here. Let's do some sick cave vine parkour. Okay. I really need to get feather falling soon. Like, I need to start enchanting my gear. Yeah, this is new. Because there's no torches here. And again, there's, like, nothing in here. If you're wondering, bedrock is now at Y-64. I think to end this video off, I'm gonna go back to that first cave I saw from the surface, and maybe I can find one of the gigantic caves in there. So that was in that first direction I traveled to. This is everything I'm gonna want, so let's go. Also, I made this temporary axolotl area, just because they can only spawn in lush caves in 1.18, so before the update, I just went ahead and grabbed a few and put them there. I didn't see any in that lush cave I was just in, probably because there's no water in there. I think the spawning rules is it has to be in a lush caves biome, it has to be in water, and there has to be stone directly above the block. We're at this area. This is right by that village, which I think was where the cave was. Yeah, I think it was this right here. So I think for an easy way back up, let me just mine this. A few blocks of water so I can easily get back up. And I'll go ahead and mine these two, which since I'm not using silk touch pickaxe, they'll just convert into regular water. So let's just swim down. See, this is just like the start of the crazy generation you can get in this update. Let me just make this a little bit safer. Like you can see, this has sky access straight down to the deep slate layer area thing. Ooh, is this a dripstone cave? No, I don't know why I thought that was a dripstone cave. Never mind. Oh my goodness, that was really close. I think I've seen clips before where people... Oh, dropped its boat, that's cool. Where there's a situation like that with a skeleton and a creeper. The skeleton shoots you, which temporarily makes your shield not, like, block anything. And then the creeper blows up right during that small area of time, and then you die. Did you know that in 1.18 you get slightly more copper when you mine this ore without fortune, which is what I'm not using right now. Like, I haven't even mined that much, and I already have 45 copper. Okay, I've used so much torches already because I'm still used to the old spawning system. I found this gravel. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and take all this flint. Okay, never mind. I know this is gonna fill up my inventory. See, like, what was I just doing there? I can get rid of you, and probably you, too. Look, light level 3. Let's just scan. Let's just look around. It's like 1 here. Yeah, it was 0 right before I placed that. So, a torch there could be useful. In this hardcore world, I've just been running around and spamming torches in caves and, like, forgetting about the ores. Because I'm just so nervous a creeper's gonna be right there, and then there goes the world. There's an amethyst geode right there. I did not notice that. I don't think I really need that because there's one near my house anyway. I know I keep saying, like, a bunch of different things changed in 1.18. But another one of them is that calcite is a lot easier to get now. Before, you could only get it in geodes, and now you can get it in the mountains. Calcite, as well as, like, diorite and andesite, those blocks can spawn in, like, streaks in the Stony Peaks, I believe the biome is called. There are also, like, ore veins. So, this might actually be one here. I mined out something here. I forget it. Was that iron? I don't remember what that was. Or copper, I guess. Above Y0, you'll find copper ore veins, which is a ton of granite, copper, and raw copper blocks. If you find a raw copper block, you know you've just found, like, in the ground randomly, you know you've just found one of those ore veins. If you see a bunch of granite, like, kind of in a line, like, that kind of looked like a line there, with a bunch of copper, then it could be an ore vein. Below Y64, you'll find iron ore veins. These are made of tough iron ore blocks and raw iron blocks. Okay, I'm running low on torches, but that's fine because there's coal everywhere. Above Y0. Coal, I think, is impossible to find below Y0, because the idea is that when you go down low, it's hard to get more torches. I'm gonna actually stay away from here because I don't want a mob to randomly jump down, or I'll just block that off. That works. Looks like we're into the deep slate area. Is this a cool cave? I think it is. Now I'm gonna want to be very careful here. That was a suspiciously long vein of ore, but it can't be an ore vein because it's copper that goes with granite. Maybe it was just two that spawned next to each other. I'm curious. Maybe that was by a chunk border? Yeah, I think that was. There's like, maybe an iron ore spawned at this spot in those chunks, all at the same spot, or like all in that same area. That might have been what happened. All right, let's just run around and be terrified while I'm in here. We found a lush cave. I don't need this many torches. No. Oh no, there's two of them. Okay, let me get saturation from this. I see a creeper. Make sure there's nothing behind me. Stop it. Drop your enchanted bow, please. Or not. Where'd I get a glow ink sack? That creeper killed a bat. Oh, a mine shaft. That's cool. Okay, I see a skeleton over there, so I should not have done that. I think I'm out of the skeleton's range, though, so it's fine. Because the thing I described earlier could have just happened there. What's in there? Is that a drop-off? Oh, another amethyst geode. Oh, I killed a bat again. I suppose I should also be careful about a creeper just dropping on your head from the skies. Even though you're underground, so that doesn't... but whatever. Because that could happen in a ravine before. Stop placing that many torches. Okay, not really anything useful in this mine shaft. There's more up there, but I will grab this... I will grab these rails. First rails of this world, apparently. This looks like an aquifer here. It's pretty small, but, yeah, and another amethyst geode. Okay, I've spent quite a while in this cave. I think I'm ready to go back up to the surface. I just slept, so hopefully by the time I get there, the mobs will have burned up and or despawned. What on earth? Oh, I think I'm under a river. Okay, that's kind of convenient, actually. Well, that's certainly not convenient. Okay, no, I'm under an iceberg, but I can just do that, even though this was here. Well, here we are back on the surface, so now I need to start heading back. Let's see, I think I was closer to 0, 0, so let's see, -z, -x. Okay, so this way. I figured it was that way anyway, because I kind of recognize this area. Yeah, there's the village right there. Okay, I've just emptied my inventory into all these chests here. So that's probably going to be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Now, this is certainly not everything in 1.18. I still have, like, the dripstone cave, all the mountain biomes, because I really didn't find any of them, and a lot more. But still, we're definitely going to be seeing those in the episodes to come. Also, in the next video, we're going to head to the nether, so that's pretty exciting. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and have a great day.